Hey. Yeah, thanks for having me over. Yeah, no, I think it's really great that you're going out tonight, and I'm happy to help you get ready and give you a glowing makeup look. You like my pajamas? Thank you. I thought we could get ready while we're still cozy. I like to get ready in my pajamas, preferably. This is a really cute set, so I'm really hoping I don't get any makeup on it either way. It's to make sure that I don't get anything on my actual outfit. I'm sure you understand. Well, I hope it's cozy what you're wearing currently while I help you get ready. Yeah, I would love to do your makeup, help you find that perfect look, and I have my little station of items behind me that I can grab anything to help in the process. Yeah. So, what shall we start with? Have you done any skin prep yet? Okay, you haven't. Alright. Well, I can first prep your skin. I have a couple products I can use if that's okay. Okay, great. It should be pretty quick. Before I jump into that, though, I noticed you have some hair around your face, so can I go ahead and clip that back for you? Okay. So, I did bring a headband just in case. You wanna stick with the clips? Okay. Well, we have this just in case. But I have some hair clips to help you sort of clip away any hair so we don't get it in the makeup. Okay? So I have a brush here. It's just a soft boar bristle brush, and I can brush your hair out of the way first. So just brush some of the hair away from your face. There we go. Brush, brush, brush away. Brush. Okay. There we go. And then just the top. This will not make your hair, lose its shape or anything. So that's good. Alright, so let me go ahead and do a clip on this side here. So let's just clip. Alright, that side is done. Then this side, we'll do the clip. There we go. Okay. There you go. How does that feel? Good. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ready together. So, first off, let me do a bit of skin prep. I have this e.l.f. Skin Hydrating Serum, and this is going to just add some hydration to the skin before we add some moisturizer. I think hydrated skin helps the makeup really last well, so skin prep is really important. So we'll go ahead and add some of this first. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, bump. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to wipe this in my hand. And I'm just going to pat it along your face. Alright. Really just let it soak in for you. Okay. That was good. Alright. Now, because it's evening time, we don't need to add SPF, but if it was the daytime, I recommend adding that to after your moisturizer when we apply that. But for now, I'm going to just do a little bit of eye cream. So this is from the same e.l.f. skincare line, the Holy Hydration eye cream with hyaluronic acid and peptides. I find it incredibly hydrating. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a little bit, put it on the back of my hand here so I can make sure I apply it. Okay. Alright, let's see. Got a little too much there. I'm just gonna pat, pat, pat under the eye. Pat, pat, pat. There we go. How does that feel? Great. Okay. So finally, we will do some moisturizer. I just pumped it back there, but it is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So I'm going to just pat that in as our final skincare item. Obviously, when you go to bed tonight, make sure to do your night routine for anything that you want to make sure you have, like if you use retinol or whatever else you're using for your nighttime skincare. But this will at least keep your skin hydrated for the makeup, right? Finally, I'm going to apply some Aquaphor. I like to do this as like a lip balm. I have some on right now. So I think this is going to be great for hydrating your lips. Okay, so let me just tap that. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Now there's one more thing I want to add before we start applying some makeup, and that is going to be some primer. So I usually like to add a setting primer at the end, but I think for lasting results, you adding this after your skincare routine, after your skincare has settled in just a little bit, you can add some primer. I like this one, Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. Pretty much have a lot of e.l.f. stuff. So, just pump this. Okay. Alright. Alright, so going to apply, tapping that in. This stuff really grips down. It makes the foundation stay in place, and I know for myself, some of the certain areas get more oily and break down foundation more, so this stuff really helps. Okay. Let's see. Because it's a nighttime look, we're doing a little bit of heavier items, but during the day, Usually I'll just do my L'Oreal True Match hydrating or hyaluronic tinted serum. A great everyday serum. And sometimes I'll pair that also with the Halo Glow from e.l.f. It's the Halo Glow liquid filter. So, really great product. But for your foundation, I'm going to use one of my favorites, the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. It's like a medium coverage, so I think we're about the same foundation, and if it feels a little off, we can try and adjust it. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and bump this in. My hand, I like to do one pump for now because, to be quite honest, I've noticed a little goes a long way when it comes to your foundation. So start off with a little and then you can build up from there. So I'm going to just start off with that one. And then what I'm going to do before I start blending this in is I'm going to apply some of the liquid filter on your face. Okay? So I'm just going to do a dab up here, dab there, dab there. Okay. And then it will blend in with the foundation as we start blending. So I think I'm going to use this classic foundation brush. It's just flat, and because your skin is still kind of dewy from everything, I think this is going to blend really well. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap in there. Okay. And I'm just going to start at the chin, go around, and go against blending it out. I don't think it's completely necessary to, really paint everywhere. If it kind of blends into your skin tone and takes away any redness, I feel like that is doing its job. Okay, so do the forehead. Yeah, it's looking really glowy. Do the nose. Tap, tap. I hope I'm not tickling you on the nose. Okay. Alright, so let me see if I can grab just a little bit more here. Yeah, you don't have too much redness so far left, so I think we're good. Just do up here. And again, along the chin, as I'm kind of noticing wherever it feels like it needs to be blended. Okay. Alright. And I don't feel like I needed to use that much, so perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go wipe this off now. Alright, so foundation is done. So let's go ahead and do your eyebrows. I made sure to not apply the foundation too close to your eyebrows because I'm going to add some concealer in a little bit. So I really like using the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit to sort of add waxiness to the eyebrows and brush them in the shape that I like. And then I will let that sit for just a bit and then apply the brow powder or pencil, whatever your preference. But I like to let this sit for a little bit because if I try to apply like a pencil or shadow or something, it will get all kind of clumpy. So apply this to your eyebrows. You have very nice eyebrows, yes. Okay. I think that is a good shape. Try not to overshape them because I find that ends up making it kind of too much. Too much product can get on the eyebrows. Okay. So while that sets, I'm going to apply 2 concealers. I have the Fit Me by Maybelline in just like a light color, and then is this Maybelline? Yeah, I think they're both Maybelline. The stuff rubs off, so I don't remember, but this is the Eraser Concealer, which is a bit more hydrating, and I like to use this under the eyes so that there's less dryness. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply this in those areas and then use this for spot concealing, okay? So, okay, just tap under the eyes. A little goes a long way. Okay. I feel like when I was younger, I used to just pack on like everything just for like day looks, and for night I do feel like we can be a little heavy-handed too, but I think it's not as much as we need it to be sometimes, depending on, again, like the look you're going for and the coverage you're looking for. But I think for you we're doing the right amount. Okay, I'm like almost out of this concealer. I really need to buy a new one, just a little bit on the chin. I definitely always have to spot treat. Okay, not too much. Okay, so while that sits for just a bit, I'm going to do the eyebrows with the color. So, let me see. Okay, so I really love the NYX micro brow pencil. So I am going to just do little swooping motions in your eyebrows. Okay. Just like brush strokes, nothing like super major, you know? Okay. And then I'm gonna just do it over here. Yeah, you have a lovely shape. And you're looking so fresh and glowy already. It's so fun to do makeup. Okay, so I'm just going to fluff the eyebrows. Just to blend that in a bit more. Okay. Okay. All done with that. Okay. And next, I'm just going to take some concealer and concealer brush, like a small concealer brush, and I'm just going to clean up around the eyebrows. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. Okay. So let me see. Just a little bit. Again, a little goes a long way, because then it can end up clumping. All of this I have experienced in real life, so trust me when I say that. Yeah, okay. Just cleaning up and sharpening up the shape a little bit, but not too drastic. You look very fresh and natural. Okay. Alright, so we have the face sort of set. We have your eyebrows. Oh, the concealer. Let's blend that out. So for blending out your concealer, I'm going to just use a sponge just so that it melts really well into the skin. Okay, so this is a fresh sponge for you. So just going to tap, tap, tap. just in all the places where the concealer is, and it's not going to move it too much, just sort of pressing into the skin, but obviously not showing obvious concealer shapes. And then I might just do my finger just for that. Under the eyes can be a little tricky. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So everything is set, but before I add powder, I'm going to apply a cream blush. Okay. So I have this from Rare Beauty. It is one of my favorites. It is called Hope. And it's just such a lovely pink color, and I will be adding another blush on top, but I do think this will sort of give you that glow that we want to sort of add. Okay. And I'm going to be a little dangerous and just add some dots, okay? But trust the process. It's going to be a little pigmented, but we're going to blend it really well. Okay, so I'm just going to add, and I like to do 3 dots, and the third dot is close to your eye because I want to blend the cream blush into your eyelid a little bit, or onto your eyelid, not in your eye, I promise. And it's going to just give this lifted glow to your face, okay? I have my sponge, and the sponge is important for blending out the blush for it to just really blend really well, in my personal opinion. So I'm just going to blend, 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 blend over the eyelid a little bit, and I also will clean up around the edges a little bit, again with the foundation brush, because I still like to make sure all my edges are blended really well. Okay, there you go. So put that there, and then let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick powder on your face. So I just want to set what we have right now, and we'll always, be able to go back in with more powder, but I just want to set, the foundation and concealer. So I like the Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's really great. I find it to really blend well and keep my skin, or keep the makeup really in place for a while. Okay, so I'm just going to tap some powder in. Okay, and then using a brush, just going to get some powder on. Tapping, and I'm going to just blot light powder, again, little goes a long way, on your nose, and just where it might get oily, and I do tend to do it over the blush as well, but you don't need to do it too much. Okay, before I put more powder on, I'm just going to take the edge, blend out some lines there before the powder gets on there. Okay, alright, it's looking really well. Okay, just set that, and up on the forehead. Okay, alright. So we're still on the face, and the reason for that is because the eye look is going to be really simple, but still very much a statement. If we were going to do a heavier eyeshadow look, I'd probably do that first, but because I don't expect there to be a ton of eyeshadow application, we should be okay. Okay. Alright, so let me go and do a bit of bronzer and blush. Alright, so I'm using the Revolution bronzer, Reloaded. It's called Long Weekend. It's getting kind of nasty looking, like a lot of the paint wears off. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna just dab. I'm gonna put bronzer on first and then apply the blush. Okay, just getting some of that on there. Alright. I don't want to do too much because I feel like I want to keep the freshness of the blush to be more prominent. So I don't want to like overpower that with too much bronzer. I think it's just meant to add and not like over, bronze you. Put a little on the temples. Okay. Yeah, super fresh. Maybe just a tap on the nose. Love that. Oh. Okay. And usually with the same brush, because I like to keep it simple, I'll go in with the same brush with a powder blush right on top, and I find that kind of helps blend things in. So this is the e.l.f. powder blush in, I think it's called Always Rosy. That's what it says. So Always Rosy. Okay. Just tap. I love this blush. And a little goes a long way. And because you have the base blush of the liquid blush already, I think this will just kind of enhance on the apples of your cheeks and sort of up towards the cheekbone. Nothing too crazy. And I always say a little more blush never hurt anyone, It tends to wear down pretty quickly, so. Alright. You're looking so beautiful. Not that you weren't before the makeup. I think you are just glowing within, but I love that the makeup is helping bring that out as well. So put this away. And because we're almost done with the face, I do a little bit of highlighter. This is also from Revolution. It's called Highlighter Reloaded, just my type. I feel like highlighters, they take forever to use. Like, this will last me for ages, honestly. Okay, so I'm just going to use this little fan brush. It's very soft. Okay, so we're just gonna lightly dab in the highlighter, and then I'm just going to do the top of the cheekbones, slightly angled, and let's do this side. Okay, and then I like to do some on the nose and on kind of like the higher sort of between the eyes, if that makes sense. And then we'll add some in the corners of your eyes in just a minute. Okay. Alright. Okay. next I have eyeshadow for your eye look, and like I said, I'm gonna keep it really simple, but it is going to be a fun inner eye color that I want to try, and then we'll do like a liquid liner, like a kind of a foxy what's it called, like the fox eyeliner, like a very thin cat eye essentially. Okay, so this is the Revolution makeup palette. I'm not sure which color I want to use. We have all of these colors, and we could do like the bright pink, or we could do purples, which I'm thinking would look really nice on you. What do you think? I can show you the other palette too. So let me share that one. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. So, okay. So, that's what it looks like. A lot more like brighter colors. Like there's this teal color that's very beautiful. I love using that one. Let's see, some greens, like an orangey yellow. And then the purples you can see are really vibrant. We could mix this purple and this purple. What do you think? You want to try that? Okay, perfect. Alright, so I want to go ahead and apply some eye primer, like eyeshadow primer. So this one is from NYX. It's not my favorite, but it does the job, so I don't know that I would recommend it personally. Like, I'm not sure I would repurchase it, so, but I think for tonight it will do the job. Okay, so I have a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to first apply that color. It's like a very light purple. So, okay. Just gonna tap, tap, tap. Okay. And I'm just gonna do like in the inner corner, if you wanna close your eyelids slightly. And I'm just imagining, just like a little burst of color in your inner corner. Not necessarily the, like, where the tear duct is, but just right. So it's just like a little burst of color at the top of your eyelid, but in the inner corner area. So let's do that. And then do the other side. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm going to make sure there's nothing left, and I'm going to go in with this sort of more vibrant purple here. Okay, so we're just going to tap, tap, tap. Right. So I'm going to just layer these colors just to make the color a little bit more pigmented. We could have gone with like a white sort of cream base if we wanted, but I think this will do just fine. Okay. Wow, that's looking so pretty. I'm loving that. I might even copy it. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Super subtle, and I feel like you can wear this throughout the day if you wanted, but it's also just like a really simple night look too. Alright, and then I'm just gonna gonna take a blending brush and going to blend the edges a little bit so it's not harsh, that there are no harsh lines. Okay. Okay, perfect. Looking fabulous. So we're almost done with the eyes. I'm going to do a quick little, like a flick of eyeliner. Nothing too crazy, because I think it's just enhancing how you already look, which I love. So, okay, so I'm just going to do like a small flick on the outer corner. This is the Epic ink liner. It's okay, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it after I use this one up, just because like sometimes the bristles get caught when putting or like removing it or attaching the cap back on. I just found that that has happened quite a bit. It's even happened with this one. It's super tiny. I might just snip that off, I'm not sure, but that and the color pigment, I have to dab it a little bit to get the color out. It might be just, I have to, I don't know, put it upside down, but I don't know. I might upgrade my eyeliner. I did the little flicks of eyeliner and it looks really good. Okay. Before I forget, I'm just going to add a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner. So just tapping a little bit and just in the inner corner there. Okay. So we're all done with the highlighter. So I'm going to put that away. So I'm going to do your eyelashes now. So I'm going to just do a little bit of a curl. Just a little gentle curl, nothing too harsh. Okay. And I'm going to use this Estee Lauder Extreme Black like sample mascara I have, just so you can have that. So it's so funny because these samples have like humongous brushes. It's like the size of the cap. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush some on. Nothing major. You have very lovely lashes. Yeah. I hope this has been relaxing and you've been enjoying that. I remember when I was in high school, I was part of the plays, like theater plays, and I had my makeup done by some volunteer adults at the time who helped us get ready as high schoolers. And oh my gosh, it just felt so relaxing to have someone apply things to my face, and it was just truly relaxing. I will never forget those special moments in high school. Okay, so we've applied your mascara and you're pretty much ready to go. The last step I want to do is add just a little bit of more blending powder, and then you can set it with some setting spray, but I want you to be able to like look at yourself in the mirror and like what you see, make sure everything looks good before, you know, doing the setting spray. So I actually have a ton of extra like poofs that I got from like Amazon, so I can go ahead and give you one. You could even take it with you on the go if you want to blot powder later. Okay, so we have a little poof. So just kind of do that and press it on. So I'm just going to take a little bit more powder. Okay, put a little more powder in here and just going to tap, tap, tap. Okay, and I like to do it on the back of my hand just to also make sure everything's sort of evenly spread on the poof. So I'm just going to do it here, around the nose, and under the eyes just a little bit so that the creasing is minimal. Okay, but the setting spray primer is going to really help as well. Okay, so that's all done. I almost forgot one of the most important parts. Well, depends on who you are, but the lips. I like to do lip liner because I feel like it really lasts when you're eating or drinking, things like that. So I will go ahead and use this lip liner. It's by NYX and it is in like a nude-ish color, nude pink, and I think it'll give a nice shadow pink color without being too much. And then you can dab lip gloss or aquaphor and it can kind of be like a glossy lip liner look. So I'll just go ahead and add that. You can take this with you to make sure you touch up, and yeah, I think we'll be in good shape. There we go. I'm just gonna blend it a little bit. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let me see you. You look gorgeous, flawless, stunning, amazing, wonderful. You are going to be so stunning out there, so please feel yourself, feel the vibes, feel that confidence. You can go ahead and get into your outfit if you want, and I'll go ahead and remove the clips from your hair. Okay, that's one. And okay, that's two. So thank you for letting me do that, and I hope that your hair is still fresh and the way you want it. And if you need anything, tools, brushes, I have them if you need. So yeah, you look beautiful, and I am so happy I got to help you put your makeup on. Yeah, no problem. It was my absolute pleasure. Okay. Alright, well, let's help you finish getting ready, and yeah, thank you so much for letting me do this.